Hi, Mr. Pollard here, and welcome to the channel. In this series of micro videos, we're looking at grammar essentials, and today I want to just give you a quick walkthrough of the differences between a word, a phrase, a clause, and a sentence, and also a little follow-up activity to see if you can remember and spot the differences. So if you can imagine, words are the smallest part, phrase is bigger, clause is bigger, and sentences the largest. Or a different way round, words, phrases, clauses, sentences. So what is a word then? A word is a single unit of language that has meaning and can be spoken or written. A phrase? Well, a phrase is a group of words without a subject-verb component as such. And there are different types. Noun phrases, new classmate. Verb phrase, is sleeping. Adjective phrase, very bright. Adverb phrase, really slowly. Prepositional phrase, round the corner. A clause then is a group of words that contain a subject and a verb. Subordinate clause or dependent clause, and main or independent clause. Dependent clauses then do not express a complete idea, cannot stand as a sentence by itself. It only makes sense when attached to the independent or main clause. Whereas an independent clause, main clause, expresses a complete idea that can stand as a sentence by itself. So let's have a look at some examples. David played football with his friends. Can you see in bold there we have the main clause? That would stand absolutely fine as a sentence on its own, wouldn't it? David played football, full stop. Yep. With his friends, the italics tells us a little bit more about the main clause. All right, and so that's what we call a subordinate or dependent clause. Now, it doesn't always have to be in this order in a sentence. Have a look at sentence 2. Because it was the summer holidays, Jenny was having a lazy morning at home. The first part there is the subordinate clause, and in bold, Jenny was having a lazy morning at home. That would make sense on its own as a sentence. That's our main clause. So in deciding whether you're dealing with a main or subordinate clause, ask yourself, would that stand alone as a sentence on its own? If the answer is yes, then you're dealing with a main clause. If the answer is no, then you're going to be dealing with a subordinate clause. Third example, Denise is reading her physics textbook, main clause, because she has a test tomorrow. Subordinate clause. What about a sentence then? A sentence is a group of words usually containing a verb that expresses a thought in the form of a statement, question, instruction, or exclamation. Starts with a capital letter when written. So Imelda has been at this school since year 7. Statement. How long has Imelda been at this school? Question mark. Question, obviously. Write down your full name and date of birth here. Instruction. And watch out! Exclamation. Obviously, you can tell that because it ends with an exclamation mark. So, I'm going to give you a bit of time to have a look through these examples here. What you're deciding is whether you're dealing with a phrase or a clause. If it's a phrase, what type of phrase? Is it a noun phrase? Is it a verb phrase, an adjective phrase, adverb phrase, or prepositional phrase? And if it's a clause, is it a dependent, subordinate, or independent main clause? Pause the video now, take a little bit of time to think this through, write down your answers, and I'll give you the answers in a minute or two. Okay, so here are the answers then. Jae-un ran home is a independent clause. Whilst walking, verb phrase. Smart, slim fit shirt, noun phrase. By working really hard, dependent clause. Under the bridge downtown, Chili Peppers lyric, also though a prepositional phrase. Joanne was out walking her dog, independent clause. With great care and attention is an adverbial phrase because it tells you how something was done. And an intelligent and hardworking student is an adjective phrase because it tells us more about this student. So that's it. Hope it's been helpful. Please do check out others in the series. And if you want to be the first to get new content to help you ace your English, then please do hit that subscribe button. See you next time. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.